Hey, good afternoon, fellow Rotarians and guests. Wow, I feel like it's been so long since we've been here in this room. Who missed us? Who missed being together like this? I did too. So, let's see. Hey, Jeff, do you want to do Happy Bucks today? I don't, Jeff, 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 do you want to do Happy Bucks today? Do you want to do Happy Bucks today? Bring a bucket. Okay. But I'm going to start off today since I have the mic. So I am putting in money because I am happy to have two eyes that are working because when you take this thing, this exercise thing, and you tie it to one end and then you pull really hard, it goes flying across the room and hits you in the face and gives you a black eye and a big knot on your forehead. So I am happy today to have two functional eyes. Yes.
All right. Not everybody at once. Who's happy? Who's got some happy news to share today? Oh, here we are. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, I missed y'all. I haven't been in a while, so it's great to see all your faces. And I'm enjoying working on my committee with Christina and Holly for the holiday fair. So it's good to see y'all. And also, Denver Downs Farm is off to a very strong start. And so I want to encourage y'all to bring your families, your grandchildren to Denver Downs Farm. We'll be open until the first weekend in December. So come and see us. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I've also sent you guys a request for a donation, I think. So for Kringle Village, you just check that one out. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Hello, I'm Holly Nunn. I'm brand new here today as a guest with Sunny and just happy to be here. Happy to meet a lot of people and happy to be part of Greenville and love the beautiful weather. Thank you.
We're glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, we got a couple over this way. Oh, you don't have to get up.
Thank you. Thank you. We should all wish Jeannie, our leader in the ante room out there, a happy birthday. She had a birthday on the 6th of this month.
That is Happy Bucks. That was nice of you. Jenny, you got a song coming later this afternoon.
If we're doing birthdays, it's Beth Paget's birthday today. And I'm happy about that.
Happy birthday, Beth. Who else we got here?
I am happy that my oldest daughter just started a new job in private practice as a behavioral therapist. So congratulations, sir.
Congratulations to your daughter, and thanks for sharing. Anyone else? Happy. Well, that's a pretty happy day. Thanks, y'all. Oh, we got one more.
So as many of you know, I know some of you reached out. My mom passed away back on August 20th, but as that door closed, another one opened, and we welcomed our 5th grandchild, 3rd granddaughter, into the world on September 19th. It's almost a month later. Her name is Camden Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is named for my mother in memory of her. So amazing. Got a handful now, like the Steelers, one for the thumb. So we're good to go.
Congratulations. That's awesome. I hope the parents are getting a little bit of sleep.
Okay, well, thank you. We're going to go on to guests now. Okay, so our speaker today, Adam Taylor, he brought a couple of folks with him, Sarah Nichols and Taylor Cook. So we welcome them. And I see there was some guests over here, I believe. Sunny, do you want to introduce, your guest kind of introduced herself already, but do you want to add to it?
Yes, she is new to Greenville and she started a new business, and it is daughter for hire. I know we all are getting at the stage where we may need help at home. So if you guys need anything, you can call her, and I think she's with a franchise company and they do a good job. And I'm sure we are welcoming her, and hopefully she will join the club soon, you know.
Okay. Did I see another guest right there?
All right, I'm Andrea. I've got Cole John's here with me, and I work with Cole. Scott Powell here also works with Cole, and he's one of our very talented designers at Craig Alden and Davis PBK. He has, for years, whether you knew it or not, been behind a lot of the designs we do at Kringle, which we'll talk about later today.
So that's awesome that we've got somebody already working for us and is not a member yet.
And this is my son and also CEO of Book Bag Tours, Logan. And it's first time here. And I'm kind of a new member myself. So
Thank you. Thank you. Christina, is that a guest sitting beside you? Okay. Are you a guest today? Well, why don't you stand up and introduce yourself then? We love putting people on the spot.
I'm a new student at Clemson University, getting my MBA right now. So just trying to find ways to get involved with the community and help out.
Great. Good to have you. Good to have you. Any other guests? Oh, yes. Did you just come on your own? Oh, stand up and tell us who you are.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tyler Miller. I'm new to the area. I just moved here from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
No, I'm just kidding. Greenville's a great city.
My wife is from Spartanburg originally, so we want to be closer to family. We own a business, work from home, so I'm trying to get out and network and meet some people in the community. So,
Okay, great. It's so good to have you. Any other guests? Scott?
I am happy to introduce a new friend of mine, Watson. I want you to come by and say hello to her life. She's an amazing, wonderful.
Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else going once, going for the day? Don't ever be afraid to shine. The sun isn't, and it rises brightly every day. Imagine what owning your light in the same way could do for you. If we could stand for the pledge. Flag, United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we've got, have a lot of stuff going on this week. And I want everybody to pull out their phones and look at their calendar and get lined up for it. And I'm going to let Rob speak about Thursday.
Well, before I say Thursday, next meeting, we have Stuart Jaffe coming. He's a writer who writes about mysteries that related to North Carolina and ghosts and witches. They are a lot of fun. StuartJaffe.com. You can download the first two of his Max Porter series. They are hysterical. We love them. I read them all. He's coming here. He'll be our luncheon guest to speak the next meeting. Okay, now that that's done, Thursday, we happen to have the Greenville Theater to ourselves for the show Clue. We have food. We have drinks. How come we haven't everybody signed up? That's the question. We've got about 35. We could sit 70. So we have today for you to sign up. Cost you $25 for your spouse or significant other. Otherwise, it's free. I mean, how can you beat that? Clue's a great show. It's already, people have been telling me they heard about the rehearsals. It was in the Greenville Journal today. So please go right down, DAC BBB, sign up, come out, have a good time. Starts at 6 o'clock at the Greenville Theater.
Okay. Okay, so Thursday morning, you're going to start with coffee and conversation at 9 a.m. at Tesselia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay, and then you're going to go to Greenville Theater for our social. And then on Friday, we have a holiday fair build day at Caldwell Construction. So you're going to get up and come work with us on that. Andrea, do you know what time that is? 1 o'clock, Brett's office. Okay. And then next week on the 21st, we have Discover Rotary at 5:30 in the evening. Location to be determined, I believe. It's moved. And then on October 23rd, so that would be next Thursday, Not this Thursday, because we're going to be at Greenville Theater, but next Thursday after hours is going to be at Spare Time. Okay. And then on Friday, October 24th, there's Trunk or Treat at a Child's Haven. If you would like to sign up to help with that, go on DACTV and sign up. I think that's all the actual dates.
When I look out upon this room, I see lots of women sitting here, and that makes me happy because that wasn't always the case. Rotary International did not allow women to join clubs until the late 1980s. In May 1988, our Rotary Club accepted its first two women, Virginia Aldrich and Jeanette Dreskin. The club leaders decided at that time that there would not be one female who was the first, there would be two who were the first members of our Rotary Club. Virginia was a powerhouse in our community. Everybody knew Virginia. She had a very distinguished career, started the Governor's School for the Arts. We lost Virginia about 8 years ago. Jeanette was a quieter person, but had an equally distinguished background. She died last month at the age of 103, and her funeral was held at the Temple of Israel a couple weeks ago. Jeanette was born in New Orleans and raised by her grandparents. Almost immediately, she showed a native ability in drawing and painting. And at just a few years old, she was already taking art classes. She went on to have a very distinguished career as a medical illustrator. She was considered one of the best medical illustrators in the country. She was able to draw intricately detailed pictures of the human anatomy, not the racy stuff like the veins in the human leg and what the chambers of the heart look like. Almost every medical student for more than 50 years studied textbooks where Jeanette's drawings were the medical illustrations in those textbooks. She had a very brief career as the staff artist at the National Museum of Natural History. She also briefly specialized in drawing gorillas and has one of the books still in use in zoology classes about gorillas. Jeanette was a wonderful lady. She moved to Greenville with her husband, Art, who was a doctor, and they, along with their son, Rick, were longtime members of our Rotary Club. Jeanette was very welcoming to the first women who followed her into our Rotary Club. She has been a blessing to me, and may her memory always be a blessing to the Greenville Rotary Club. Thank you.
Who here likes the feel of money in their hands? I have an opportunity for you. This is the blue bucket that's on the table here is for CART. And if you're not familiar with CART, it's Coins for Alzheimer's Research Trust. And Mark Leonard has been our chair for this year, but he just got a promotion. He's going to be on the road, which means he won't be able to attend us. So you've got me back again. I was doing it last year. So I'm here to, first off, say any dollar that you put in the Rotary bucket, in the CART bucket, I should say, I have to match because I've got to get this up and running again. I also need someone who will help me out gathering these blue buckets at the end of every meeting and counting up the money. So again, if you like it in your hands and you want to cost me one for every one you put in, I need your help on CART. Thanks very much.
Hey everybody, Jeff Pettis here about the holiday fair. I think I have some other holiday fair people coming up. Is that right? Okay. I know you all have out your phones because we just asked you to do that. So I'd like you to open up your email. And just before this meeting, I sent out an email. So it should be at the top of your inbox unless you're like super, super important. You're going to click on that blue link. It's going to take you to our silent auction website. Within the silent auction website, there's also Jingle Jangle Jackpot. This is our 50-50 raffle. Last year, do you know how much we raised? $5,000 for the pot. That meant the winner got $2,500 in their pocket. This year, we have a goal to double that. We want to hit 10 grand. And today, we're asking you to sign up and buy a ticket. I would like us to leave here with at least $100 in the pot to start us off. If we don't, I'm going to give Jeremy your name and you're going to get signed up for 6 volunteer shifts at the holiday fair. So if you pay some money, you're in the clear. We still need you to volunteer, but holiday fair, that's what I got. Anyone else?
All right, I'm Andrea, and I head up with Brett Caldwell the creative operations side of our holiday fair. We've done this for years. Very excited. We start in July. Some of you may not know that, but our committee has been busy planning all of the decor and whimsy that you see. So going for Winter Wonderland this year, a little different. We've departed kind of from the European, if you've been before, feel. So we're going to give Santa new digs this year. We've got all kinds of fun things planned. But the biggest thing we need help with, we've got 2 build days coming up. Big kudos to Brett's company for hosting these. They have gorgeous warehouse space that we work in. So rain or shine, we are doing these events. The first is this Friday, the 17th, 1 o'clock. It's just drop-in style. We always say until probably about 5 o'clock, but you can just come whenever you can come. That would be great. This will be more the planning, kind of doing the shopping list and that sort of thing, sharing all of our ideas. The next one is not until November 21st, also a Friday, 1 o'clock, same place, same time. That'll be more the execution. So if you are handy around the house, like logistics, have an engineering background, construction, or just really like crafting, these are for you. So I hope you can make one or all of these events.
Hey, all y'all. I'm Rusty Enfinger. I'm helping Anne-Marie here chair the brand new event at Holiday Fair this year. It's called, have you seen this on your table there? It's called Tinsel and Toast. So last year we didn't even have a day at the Holiday Fair on Sunday. And because we wanted to have a champagne brunch, they're giving us Sunday as a part of the Holiday Fair. So Anne-Marie's going to tell you a little bit about the details.
It's December 7th, and it's Sunday morning brunch time, 10 o'clock until 12. And you can go shopping afterwards for the holiday fair. Your ticket includes all of the activities. So you'll not only purchase your money will not only purchase the brunch, but all the activities. So whether you want to play in the snowball fights or sit on Santa's lap, the wonderful events that are going on, I think Kendra's going to tell you about. But the Tinsel and Toast is specifically geared towards kicking off the holiday season and raising money for our Rotary charities. So you'll see on this, it says programs, think charities. This is specifically for our Rotary charities. So if you have someone that wants to support us and support the community, this is the way to do it. And we are going to kick it off with.
All right, y'all. And here's the thing. It's only $50. I mean, it's $50 for your brunch, your champagne, these little things on your table, they're called poinsettias. They're a mimosa that's made out of champagne and cranberry juice. But we had this whole alcohol thing, so it's just cranberry juice today. But will you join me in promising to buy a $50 ticket as we toast Tinsel and Toast? All right, you got to be there. It's going to be so much fun.
The meal is going to be absolutely delicious and delectable.
Hi, I'm Kendra Williams, and I am chair of the marketing committee. And my role is to encourage you to do all the things that all the people already said. So you are going to give your money for Jingle Jangle. You are going to buy a ticket to attend for the weekend, and you're going to buy a ticket for Tinsel and Toast. On your table, you have this lovely trifold. It has codes for everything you need to do. Tickets, we'll get you tickets for each day, as well as tickets for Tinsel and Toast. So just keep scrolling if you don't see it, it's in there. Volunteers, Jeremy will be very grateful if you will sign up to volunteer. You can do 1 shift or 10 shifts or 100, we'll take you. And the Jingle Jangle jackpot. So this will be on your table every week from now until then, but don't wait. The other thing is, how many people here have any kind of social media? LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Keep your hands up. Let's see, come on. TikTok. Yeah, if you have that, then I want you to go and follow our club. Find Holiday Fair benefiting Rotary Club of Greenville. That's us. And that is how we do all of the wonderful charity events that we pay for throughout the year. So why are we doing this? Anybody know why we're doing this? Yes, money. We are known as the Christmas Club. You may not have known that. From the beginning of the history of this club, we have done something. Originally, it was a singing Christmas tree where all of you would get together and wear the same thing and stand in a tree and for weeks at a time sing Christmas songs to the community. Want to do that? Okay. Next, we came up with the holiday lights. Now, for anybody who grew up in Greenville, holiday lights was the thing to do. If you have ever come out of I-85 South and gotten onto 385 and go, my God, there are so many ramps to get off on Roper Mountain Road, that is because of our club. Because the holiday lights were so popular in Greenville that traffic would be backed up for miles for 31 days out of the year for people to attend the holiday lights that were at the Roper Mountain Science Center. But that was so much work for our club. They would start in June to prepare the lights, and then October to stand the lights up. And then many shifts every night, rain or shine, at Roper Mountain Science Center to raise the money to let thousands and thousands of families through, not only guiding them through the lights, but the activities that were associated, rain or shine, and then 3 months to take them all down, to have a 3-month pause to start again. So now we moved on to Kringle. That was probably the most recent. If you've been here a couple of years, you know we were at Floor Field, and Kringle was a great success over COVID when everybody needed to be outside, but we still needed to raise funds to support our charities. And we had the rain or shine thing again. Wasn't the best fun out there, but we got a lot of people. And last year, we had the benefit of moving over to Greenville Convention Center, who so lovingly opened their doors and welcomed us into their 50-plus year tradition of their holiday fair. So they have thousands of people that they welcome every year indoors. So rain or shine didn't mean wet Rotarians. But the benefit of this, on top of everything else, is it doesn't take 31 days. It doesn't take 6 months of preparing inside and outside before and after. But we have a big job to do. So like, comment, and share on all the social media posts. Invite your friends and family to participate. It's a great time for little bitty babies all the way up to the seniors. If you need a gift of any sort, it will be for sale there. So save your pennies to shop at that time. Dads, you will not have an excuse because you will be able to have an early start, and you know you'll see something somebody mentioned to you this year. So join us. Check out the QR codes, purchase your tickets, volunteer, and we know you can do it. Thank you, Rotary Club of Greenville.
All right, super excited about Holiday Fair this year. I'm Jeremy Ackles. Greetings from the Rotary After Hours Club. Super hardworking group from reading to kids at Alexander, Rebuild Upstate, A Child's Haven. So much great work we're doing in the community. So thank you all for your support. But we're going to have some fun next Thursday. Join us. We're going to have an outing at Spare Time. So it's already been mentioned. Mark your calendars and meet us there. My kids asked me what I was going to be for Halloween. I still don't know yet, but we're going to be dressed up in Halloween-ish costumes, maybe. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bowl. We're going to enjoy each other's company, and we'll have a little photo booth fun as well. So hope to see you there. It's at Spare Time on the 23rd, 5:30. See you there.
All right, so good afternoon. Since you've been staring at this guy for the last 30 minutes, I'm going to introduce him now. This is J. Adam Taylor, married to Monica Taylor, Simpsonville native, 3 children, 3 grandchildren, and a lifetime resident of Lawrence County. Adam is also a member of the Lawrence First Baptist Church. He graduated from Lander College back when we were still a college, back in 1987 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, ROTC scholarship while at Lander, and was commissioned as a second lieutenant. He also attained the rank of captain while in the South Carolina National Guard. From 1988 to 2008, he worked in operations for State Farm Insurance And then from 1998 to 2008, served in the South Carolina House of Representatives, District 16, serving Lawrence and Greenville counties. He was elected to serve as Assistant Majority Leader of the House during his last term, served on the Ways and Means Committee, Judiciary Committee, Ag and Natural Resources, and Medical, Military, Public, and Municipal Affairs while in the House of Representatives. Since 2008, Adam has been at Lander University, serving in multiple roles for the past 17 years. Vice President for University Advancement, VP for Governmental Relations, Secretary to the Board of Trustees, and currently Chief of Staff and Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and anything else the President wants him to do. His awards include the Order of the Palmetto, Distinguished Alumnus of the Year at Lander University, Legislator of the Year in South Carolina for South Carolina Conservative Districts, National Alliance for the Mentally Ill, and Old 96 Tourism Commission. I also want to let you know that Adam and his wife, Monica, had the J. Adam and Monica Taylor Scholarship established in 2008, given back to their alma mater. Goes to a Lander business major from Lawrence County. After all that, here's Adam Taylor.
Thank you all, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here today to talk to you a little bit about Lander University. Before I do that, though, I just want to tell you, I've been to a lot of Rotary meetings over the years, but this location here at the Westin Poinsett is one of the most beautiful places ever. And I mentioned to a member earlier that when it was opened up many years ago, we actually had a class reunion here, and it's my favorite class reunion we had. We're actually in this room right here. So it's a pretty amazing opportunity. For those that don't know much about Lander University, we're located in Greenwood, which is roughly an hour from here. Some of y'all may know we actually have locations here in Greenville. We actually have a location at the University Center of Greenville, the old McAllister Square. We also have our institute there, which is the Institute on the Prevention of Sexual Violence on college campuses. And that is an institute that the General Assembly funded, and it applies to all public and private 2- and 4-year across the state of South Carolina. Matt Hammett's our director there. So we've got a presence in Greenville there. Lander is a state sponsored university. Somebody asked me earlier today, were we private? I said, no, we're state supported and have been since the early 70s. I wanted to share this picture with you. This was taken after what we call the Lander launch. This was the first day of academic year prior to the classes starting, and that represents almost 1,400 people. It was a little over 1,000 freshmen and almost 400 transfer students who were new to Lander. So that's a tradition that we have each year of taking that out in front of the Old Main Tower. That building was the original building to campus when Lander was moved to Greenwood. It dates back to 1904. Lander used to be Williamston Female College in Williamston before it was moved to Greenwood around 1904. So that's pretty cool history there. Of our freshman class, we had 1,031. There were 45 of the 46 counties in South Carolina represented, 28 states, and 12 nations. So we have a very diverse, growing campus, but that's just our freshman class. Wanted to show you our enrollment. This is amazing. When Dr. Costantino took over as president July 1 of 2015, we went in growth mode. We had 2,701 students. You can see now it's 4,589. That's actually was taken the first day of classes. We're actually over 4,600 now because we have some graduate courses that just started. And the official count is due tomorrow, but we have grown 70% in 10 years. We are the fastest growing university by percentage in the state. And we're very proud of that. And we want you to go back home and tell folks that we want your kids and grandkids to consider Lander. One of the things that makes us such a draw is our affordability. No one else in this state can claim this. Dr. Costantino evaluated when he got here from the UNC system. Lander, people considered higher education to be already expensive at that point. We froze tuition 4 years before the General Assembly mandated that tuition be frozen. So think about your personal accounts in 2015 versus 2025 and how money does not go as far. I did a little research this morning just looking. Just the CPI is about 37% during that time, and really construction costs have probably doubled during that time, but we've been able to keep tuition affordable for our students. So we're very, very proud of that. "90% in-state students. We are proud to serve South Carolina students. We do have some out of state. You see 10%. Most of those are athletes, and we have some from other countries that come to take advantage of that. The General Assembly appreciates that, and I think that's one of the reasons we've been so successful is because we stick to our mission and we educate South Carolina residents, and that's so important. Take just a minute and look at this. This is the enrollment by county. This is based on fall of 25, and this is just the top 20s on the chart to the left. But look who's in the number 2 spot. Outside of Greenwood, our home area, Greenville is next on the list. We currently have 452 students enrolled at Lander University this fall. We're very proud of that. Look at where maybe you grew up or whatever, but Lander's got a huge presence throughout the state of South Carolina, and 4,102 of our currently enrolled students are residents of South Carolina. Next is the alumni. The trend continues. 2016 Lander graduates here in Greenville County. We're very proud of that. Taylor, Steve, you got your work cut out as fundraisers for the university because they're here. We just have to find them and get them to help us out a little bit. The one thing I want you to see there, 82% of our graduates at Lander choose to live in South Carolina after graduation, therefore becoming taxpayers, and what a great ROI for the state of South Carolina when they invest in our campus. So we're very, very proud of that. Housing, we are past capacity, 103%. The 3% we had over above the top, they ended up in motels, or should I say hotels, and apartments in the community. And we had to go to the state and ask special permission for that. But these are students that wanted to come to Lander over the summer, and we made it happen for them. And we're looking now at our options. We'll be meeting with our board in December, figuring out what our next steps. So we may build on campus. We may look at some public-private partnerships. We're looking at all options because we have to get more housing for our demand. I want to spend just a couple of minutes on our academics. We used to have 6 colleges. We've actually condensed that to 5. And what you'll see at the bottom is an extra college we have for our graduate and online studies. And I'll just mention that Lander has really grown a lot with online education. That is really popular. And if we're going to stay in the game, we have to offer that for our students. We also have a lot of graduate programs now. 5 years ago, we had less than 20 graduate students. Most recently, I looked, we were around 600 graduate students in our program. So we're really able to ramp that up as well with our undergraduate. Moving it from 6 to 5 of our other colleges also helped with administrative costs, and we were able to bundle things together to make Lander more affordable. I'm only going to cover the top 3, but our College of Business and Technology has over 1,000 students in it. When you look at the undergrad and the grad, closer to 1,500. And you can see there, obviously, with a business degree, some things that you could do with those degrees. Next is the, go ahead and flip that to the College of Nursing. We're very proud of this. Approximately 1/3 of our incoming freshmen each year desire to be nurses. Now, not all of them can get through organic chemistry and some of the other academic programs, but we have paths for them to take as well. But Lander is looked at as being one of the best nursing programs, not only in this state, but the whole Southeast. And I'll share with you in a minute a picture, but the General Assembly has given us funds to create a brand new nursing building that will come online after the holidays. It'll be ready in January, February, and we'll occupy it next August. College of Education is huge. We've got a big emphasis of graduating more teachers to be able to put them in the classroom. We understand the shortage is there. We want to do our part to help with the shortage. These 3 colleges represent about 75% of all of our undergraduate students. So that's where a lot of the focus of our growth. Dual enrollment. If you need more information, please contact me about this. Dual enrollment is offered to all juniors and seniors. So if you have children or grandchildren or anyone, let them look at our programs. This is free of charge. And you can do the classes in person if you happen to be convenient to Greenwood, or most likely from this region, you can take them online. And these are on a space available basis, but it is a wonderful opportunity for students to have this, especially if they're desiring to go to a 4-year university. Go ahead and get the rigor of that 4-year course there. And like I said, it's free of charge. So take advantage of that. Call me if you need some help with that, and I'll put you in the right direction. Our Honors College also continues to grow. We have 310 students in it this year. They have study abroad opportunities, study away opportunities. They take special courses. We also have residence halls where they live together. So this is a unique opportunity for our best and brightest to have the opportunity at Lander, and we're continuing to grow that program. If you look from 10 years ago, we've almost tripled that number during that time. The next slide just shows a couple of photos of some of our students that were studying abroad, and we're very proud of those opportunities, and we're wide open with that now. COVID is gone, travel's back open, and we're sending folks all over the world. Athletics, just a quick snapshot here. We are NCAA Division II. We have a very vibrant sports program at Lander. We have approximately 500 NCAA athletes. We have about 250 club sport athletes. So if you combine them together under the athletic umbrella, it's about 750 students. Just to give you a couple of honors recently, we have back-to-back national champions in bass fishing. That's the first time in the history of college bass fishing that has ever happened. So that's a cool opportunity that a school the size of Lander can compete with the largest schools in the country. And we also have 2 national champions in wrestling, D2 wrestling. David Hunsberger won his class in 2024 and 2025, and Zeth Brower won it in 2022. So we have a very competitive sports program. With Lander's growth also grows the number of employees. We have 650 employees. We truly are a city within the city of Greenwood. Every day there could be 5,000 people or more on our campus each day. So we have interesting times. Lots of fun, though. I want to give you a quick construction update on campus just to show you what we're trying to do with our growth. This is a photo of our nursing building. It is about 50% complete. They do have a deadline of January to turn this building over to us. We're going to spend the spring semester outfitting it, getting it ready. So the first nursing classes will take place in August. The General Assembly and the governor all supported this, and 100% of the funds of that is paid for by the state of South Carolina, not our students. And that shows you that they believe in us. This next building is the Information Commons. This is a technology-driven library. Again, the state paid 100% of the construction of this. We'll break ground at our December Board of Trustees meeting, and it'll be a 1-year contract. So we should be able to get into it, the semester after it's finished. This is the Jackson Library. That's our existing library, but what our plans are that once we occupy the Information Commons, that is being turned into our College of Business, which is our largest degree program. The IT stays in the bottom, but the main floor and the top floor there is over 45,000 square feet. That is going to be turned into classrooms, lab spaces, offices, and that will handle a lot of our growth and our need for office space. And 100%, again, that renovation of $6 million was paid for by the state of South Carolina. So we're so proud of our legislators for helping take care of that for us. Uptown building, that was the former Bank of America building. If any of y'all are familiar with Greenwood, it's uptown. It's been vacant for a while. But we purchased that several years ago. We didn't know exactly what we were going to do, but we knew we needed room to grow. So that is actually going to be the home of our online and graduate programs in Uptown. It'll complement our relationship with the city of Greenwood. And we're going to actually have 2 divisions of our employees move up there, which will create some additional space on campus that's so needed. And again, the state is paying for 100% of the renovations of those to occupy it. The last fun one I wanted to show you was our campus pool. This is right in the heart of campus, center of campus, and it is quite the draw for our students. So we all also like to have fun at Lander, and our students absolutely love that. We awarded 985 degrees at Lander University last year. And we're very proud of that, and we're continuing to grow. That number is going to surpass 1,000 this coming year. So we are definitely a player in the economy and making the workforce ready for South Carolina. The next slide just shows and talks about workforce. Just wanted to share that with you, and then go ahead and go to the next slide. Also want you to be aware of our Corporate Partners Program. This is one of our huge growth areas. If you're a corporate partner of Lander, and we're actually seeking more corporate partners, you get a 25% discount on the tuition if your company is part of that. Also, if your company has a tuition reimbursement policy, we will delay the billing to the end of the course, where you won't have to come out with $1,000 or whatever the cost is for a 3-hour course, and delay billing it to the very end. So we do everything we can to make it accessible and affordable for people to get their undergraduate or their graduate degree. So there's 2 pages there of corporate partners. These are on our website, and I'm fine if you all want to send the slideshow out to the members later. It's perfectly fine. Switch on over one more to the governmental and nonprofit partners. This is similar, but obviously for governmental and nonprofit, we have a 33% discount for these groups. Same thing on the tuition reimbursement. If you want to take a class and it has policy, we will delay billing to the very end. There are 4 pages. We're not going to go through all of them. You can flip through them pretty quickly, but all of these are on our website as well. So we're really trying to grow the online and graduate programs as well, because like I said, we're full on campus until we add some more housing, but this is a way for us to grow, serve the needs of South Carolina without having to build a new dining hall and everything else that goes along with residential students. I went through it pretty quickly because I know time is, I didn't want to bump up against the time. Right here is Taylor Cook. Taylor, have you, stand up, let them say who you are. We recently hired Taylor. He was in development at Clemson University. He is our new VP for University Advancement effective July of this year. So he's been almost 3 months. And y'all know Steve Argo from your group. How long has it been, Steve? Yeah. Right. So this coming December will be a year. And then Sarah is a Lander grad, right? Any other Lander grads in the room? We need more. I'll be glad to answer any questions if we have a couple of minutes, or whatever's best for the group. Yes, ma'am. It really is. And thank you for mentioning that. And I know Sandy Singletary very well, and her father is Jim Shore. And most of y'all in the arts world know who Jim Shore is, but Sandy continues to work on that. I don't know exactly where she's at, but she's a dedicated faculty member. And like you said, she's preserving history for us. Well, part of my role is I handle our legislative and budget in Columbia. So the way I look at that is that the General Assembly members, there's tough issues for them to deal with, but whatever they decide on, we're a state agency and we will follow what they do. So we're one of those universities that we will be looking to guidance from the state. Currently, there's no law that's passed. There's a bill that's passed the House. It is pending in the Senate. So I don't know what will happen with that, but those bills, if they're not passed, will die in May when the session ends. This coming year is the second year of a 2-year session. Well, there's 2 or 3 different bills pending. So, I mean, several of them are vastly different. I really don't know what's going to pass. So it's hard to answer that, but we are there for our students, and everything we do every day benefits our students. So I don't think anything in Columbia that they do is going to harm how we treat our students at Lander every day. We have a very inclusive environment. We don't ever have, knock on wood, student issues. We've got a big Lander family, and anybody that's been in Greenwood or Lander will tell you we are a family. And I will just mention this: our diversity numbers were about 38%. So we mimic our region, our part of the state. So we're very proud of our diversity numbers. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
All right. We got a jingle jangle jackpot update. Is everybody excited about that? So we have about 100 people here today. 4 of them have donated for a total of $250. That's a pretty good amount. But that means 96 of you have not. We have roughly 500 volunteer slots available for Holiday Village, which means that we're what, 25% of the way there? Because I'm going to sign you all up for volunteer spots. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you for donating.
Okay, I've got like 6 minutes. Oh, thank you, Adam, for being here. I appreciate it. And as a gift to our speaker, we did have him sign a book that will go to Alexander Elementary. Scott Stevens, when I just wanted to shout out that when I was at USC Upstate, we did not have a pool. And so I'm just saying, I think that y'all should work on that. Okay, okay. I don't remember a creek, but I know there was no pool there. So I want everybody to raise their hands if they are a member of this club, new, old, whatever. Okay. Now, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Now, I want you to put your hand down if you are presently on a committee or chairing a committee or working on a committee. Put your hands down. Okay. Now you see these hands up? Anybody who needs help on their committee, these are the people that you go to. Okay? These are the people you go to. Everybody in this club should be on a committee, associated with a committee, chairing a committee, helping a committee. There's a lot of things to be done in this club. So I think I've got time for that video now. Okay. I want to share a video with you. It's about 2.5 minutes, and I'll let Luke get it teed up here. And it's a video that Rotary International put together. I thought it was pretty cool. Roger sent it to me after he had gone to the zone meeting. It is getting ready for next year's Rotary theme, which is being revolutionary. And I thought it was a very cool video. And then after Roger sent it to me, I saw it on Facebook being passed around from all kinds of Rotary clubs, even as far away as San Francisco. So if you would just give 2.5 minutes of attention to this video.
Does a lawyer, shy guy in Chi-Town, no high clout, start a club with 4 guys, no cash, just hide out. By trust and friendship, fellowship and truth, turn a local lunch into a force for the good. The name's Rotary, just a seed with a mission. 1905, growing faster than tradition. 4-way test, yeah, we aim with precision. From room 711 to a world-changing vision. Without a script, without a plan, they met and shook each other's hands. Let's serve above ourselves, they said, now see the banner that they spread. There's 1 million strong who heed the call, fighting polio. We stand tall, from Wales and Ghana to peace in Nepal. Rotary's revolution has touched us all. We the change makers, peacemakers, globetrotters, clean water bringers, child health supporters. We mentor the youth, build bridges, not borders, scholarship givers and frontline reporters. Eradicating polio, we take the shot. Partner with Gates, yeah, we give it all we got. In war zones, flood zones, drought and despair, Rotarians show up because we care. We lift up girls, bring literacy to the streets, empower every voice where oppression repeats. Diversity, equity, inclusion, we own it. We're changing the world, don't need to postpone it. From Rotary Youth Exchange to the Peace Fellows, our vision rings out like a string of bold cellos. Not just meetings and meals, we bring solutions. This isn't a club, it's a quiet revolution. Yo, we built it from local to global scale with a wheel that turns and never fails. Districts rise, zones unite, we shine the light in darkest night. Service projects, grants and rise, changing lives before your eyes. And when the storm of need begins, you'll find Rotarians rolling in. They'll know the name, Rotary. They'll feel the flame, Rotary. We fight disease, Rotary. We plant the seeds, Rotary. We are the ones who won't just wait for fate. We rise with hope, we educate, we don't throw away our shot to lead. We serve, we give, we plant the seed. Just you
would like to say I had something to do with putting that together, but no. But I'm telling you, if you're not motivated by that, when I first saw it, it gave me chills. I love being a Rotarian and being part of a huge international organization that's making a change and uniting for good. And with that, if you'll stand for the five-way test in this club. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill, better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you. Happy birthday, Beth and Jenny. Yay, happy birthday.